Right, first sight of Manchester on a sunny day. Lots of yellow buses. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. This is KJ Films, Sky for Watchorn speaking, and today, as you can see from the title, I'll be heading off to Manchester Piccadilly. Now, briefly, I'm going to mention something. I actually did a vlog last year, back in June I think, but I've never had a chance to actually get it uploaded. No idea why, probably had too much stuff in the way. So potentially, it won't be as big as what it will be today. I'm going to try and get that up next week, but it will be something from last year, which was likely the Solution Museum visit. Anyways, so heading off to Manchester Piccadilly. Unbelievable, perfect day to go out. Apparently it's going to be one of the warmest places in the UK today, so I'm over chuffed with that. The travel, yet again, not that simple. Supposed to get the A45 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Manchester. That's off this morning. It is running, but they've only got two coaches instead of four, which last time I've been on, as you can see from the image, it's overcrowded, and I'm not prepared to stand for nearly 2 hours on that commute alone from Nottingham to Manchester. So I'm going to get on 3 trains, going to get so I'm out of breath, I've been walking for the last hour, so that's how I sometimes get there from stations. So I'm going to be getting the times on there, to be precise. I think it's the 8:48 Loughborough to Derby train, get off from there, then go on the Derby to Stoke-on-Trent train, another East Midlands Railway service that actually goes all the way to Crewe, and then have a 6-minute breather, and then go on the next train, the cross-country service from Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester. So yes, 3 trains I'm taking today. So I'm doing a bit of an unusual experiment, but I'm not prepared to wait for another extra hour and lose some of my time like I did in the past vlog. So just going to go with the plan and hopefully get there not too behind schedule. What's going to get here for 11:15, it'll be 11 o'clock, which, face it, it doesn't sound too bad. We'll see how this morning commute goes. Okay, good start, only a 2-minute delay. Okay, the Aurora train's not in service, it's stopping at Loughborough. Anyways, this is my train, the older version, but at least it's on time, so it's more on this one. Start so far. Next we're going to get the 9:26 East Midlands Railway service to Crewe. I'll be getting off at Stoke-on-Trent, so and it's on platform 3A, so I haven't got too far to walk. One day in the summer I'll be heading over to Bristol Temple Meads on this nice coach cross-country service. Anyway, my train's just arrived. Anyway, second train's just arrived. Only 2 coaches, hopefully you should get a seat. All good, just boarded on the train. Wish I had charging cables though. Oh well, could be worse. Right, next stop, Stoke-on-Trent. Seats. I'll have to see if Coach B is available. If not, I'll just have to stand until I get to the main route. Also, I'm in Stoke-on-Trent, and I'll admit I've never been in this station before. I'll admit though, I have no plans on going to Stoke-on-Trent anytime soon though. Also, is it true that this station only has 2 platforms? Oh, I thought we would have at least 4 or 5, but not 2. Right, cross-country train to Manchester Piccadilly's arrived, and I have checked. There is Coach B, so I can just live on that one. That's the underserved coach. just now approaching a Manchester Piccadilly, and so far it's been a very smooth journey. Right, just at Manchester Piccadilly. Excellent commute this morning. Apparently, even though I got here slightly later than initially scheduled, the alternative route was, like I said, absolutely perfect. Not a single issue on all three of those trains. I'm very pleased. What am I going to plan to do first? I'm going to head to the Trafford Centre. I have been there once before, but I didn't do a vlog there, so I'm going to plan to get the tram. I'm just going to have to get a one-day return pass ticket, whatever it's called, and just head from there. Probably take about half an hour, 40 minutes, including the waiting time. So hopefully it won't take too much time, and then I'll head back to Manchester around 1 PM and then we'll go from there. Right, let's take the Metro link. Right, so I want to aim to get to Deansgate Castlefields, which will take me right next to the Trafford Centre. So I've only got 3 stops. Right, got myself tickets. Got 1 day off peak, but I have no idea what tram I'm supposed to get on because there's a lot of people there and there's no staff. Yeah, almost as busy as London, so I have to figure out how to get to Deansgate Castlefields. Might have to go on the MediaCity tram. Just boarded on the tram. I'm heading to this is the tram that'll take us all the way to MediaCity, but I'm getting off at Deansgate Castlefield. Just hopefully the conductor will be all good with the tickets. I have to say, going very well with the weather on another sunny day. I do love the yellow colour on those trams. It is my favourite colour. Right, first sight of Manchester on a sunny day. Lots of yellow buses. Safe to say, I think I've getting off at the wrong stop, so that's not going to get me to the Manchester Trafford Centre. So I have to think of a plan B, or we can possibly scrap it or postpone it till later. Oh well. Okay, safe to say, not gone according to plan. At least the weather's so sunny, it kind of, you know, reduces my bad mood a little bit. Yeah, completely got off on the wrong routes. I was supposed to go off of Route 1, apparently it's Route B and C, and I can get a tram or the X50 bus, which I have took there before. Oh dear, yeah, it's safe to say I got completely off the wrong stop. I was supposed to go much further, went on the wrong zone. I think I must have read something wrong when I searched up last night. I'm getting off at Deansgate, which was where the Trafford Centre is. Clearly not. I need to know my geography a bit more about Manchester. So what I'm going to do now is we'll have an explore around the city first. I'm probably going to grab a very early lunch. It's doing okay for time. It's about 11:30. I'm not planning to leave until 3:30, 4 PM. Later on, I might see if I can get the X50 bus, so it'll take me to the Trafford Centre. I think it's about, this journey's fairly long. I just have to see how long it will take me to get there and back, and then how long to explore the centre. So I have to get back later, leave Manchester later than scheduled. I'll do that. At least I'm having lunch out anyway. Let's just now take in the sight. And I have to say, this is the sunniest day I've ever been in Manchester so far, so doing very well today already. I have to say, I do love those architecture designs on those skyscrapers in Manchester. I think they're the one that really appeal the most throughout all the UK cities I've been to. There's Pizza Express, my favourite restaurant. There's Pure Gym. Oh, that's just beautiful. Might not have as many canals as Birmingham, but when they do show canals, they are a very, very pretty sight. That's probably my thumbnail picture of this video. I wonder if that's Manchester Arena. I wonder what they're building. Whatever it is, that is a grand looking sculpture they're making. I'm going to guess it's like a spear wheel. Probably find out when it's eventually published on news. There's my answer. They're making a portable planetarium. Who knows? If I come again in the future, I might make another visit. Who knows? I don't know why it always reminds me of the Bank of London for some reason. This is just like a very similar layout. I don't know what it is though. I think from what it says on the signs, it's a customer service centre media lounge. Okay. Looks good though. Now I wonder, are there crocuses or hyacinths or something else on those trees? But I really like it though. You don't get many trees that just have those kind of plants or flowers on them. It's really beautiful. And there's some memorial fields. Right, I believe that's the Manchester Art Gallery. One day I probably will nip inside and have a look. God, it's just full of B network trams and B network buses. Really blends well with the sunshine today as well. Right, I believe this is Piccadilly Gardens. And another tram. Now that's just bloody annoying. Right, there's the Arndale Shopping Centre. Let's have a look inside. Oh, that's beautiful. That's new. I don't remember those touchscreens being around in the Arndale Centre. I just bought those up a couple months ago, or even weeks. Got a cafe below. Go through the Arndale Market. There's the Museum of Illusions I went last year. That vlog will hopefully come out next week from something I filmed from June last year. I never got a chance to upload. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show you. The Arndale Shopping Centre also has a food court. Well, although Pizza Hut's shut, pretty much every other takeaway restaurant is open for business. Back in the sunshine. I'm in the Corn Exchange Bar, and again, plenty more food courts surrounding the area. There's the Football Museum. Right, a little bit of London in this area, Manchester. Okay, I'm going to take a right now to King Street. This is where I'm going to head off somewhere to eat. Right, once again, heading over to Pizza Express. See what food I'm having today. Right, got myself a table. It's pretty quiet. Love those windows. Definitely the best looking ones here in Manchester. Now I'm just ordering my way. Yep, starting off with the cheesy garlic bread. I got to vlog the main meal, but I can tell you it was the cannelloni, and it was just marvellous once again. I do love those Pizza Express meals. Right, still got a bit of time. I'm gonna grab myself another drink, and then depending how much time I have, we'll have a bit more of explore, and then I'll head back to Manchester Piccadilly. Well, a lot of people out here today, unsurprisingly so. Crikey, TK Maxx in the city of Manchester's got hundreds of shoes, if not close to 1,000. And guess what? Way more shoes over there. Okay, it's just after 3 o'clock. I'm just going to make a very slow walk back to Manchester Piccadilly station. Seriously, I don't know how somebody can manage to do that. There's Manchester Piccadilly. Now, interestingly, two or so weeks ago, just under that, none of the trains could have left Manchester Piccadilly for about a day and a half because of the overhead cable damage just outside the station, which caused unprecedented disruption. As far as I heard of, everything seems to be all spick and span, otherwise it would have been a very, very tough ride home. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, which is very unusual of me. I actually haven't got a ticket yet because I don't know whether I should board the 15:43 East Midlands Railway to Nottingham or the 16:03 cross country to Birmingham, then get my usual route back to Loughborough. But I'm probably going to go for plan A since that's all on schedule, right number of coaches. Yeah, I think probably most likely 15:43. I'll get the ticket sorted in a minute if it lets me. Okay, decision made. I'm going to board the 15:43 to Nottingham. All good. Now I've just got the waiting game, and then I should be heading on my way to platform 13. Oh, I hate it when it happens. That is a very, very long freight train. It's been on there for nearly 2 minutes now. Train should arrive in the next minute or two. It's kind of reminds me of Leeds in some way, this station. Right, there's the 15:43 to Nottingham, and it is incredibly loud. Bye bye Manchester. Literally a cloudless day from start to finish. Right, long trip back to Nottingham.
Oh, alright, no.
Two hours later, just arrived at Nottingham. I'm just going to get a bus straight home. I am exhausted. Nearly a 2-hour train travel. Hey guys, this is a couple of days later. As you can tell, got a bit of facial hair around the bottom half of my face. I've completely forgot to do the outro for the Manchester vlog, so I'm going to do it now. So got back absolutely fine. It was a very, very long train journey. From Manchester to Nottingham, as it went ahead as planned, it's nearly a 2-hour journey. So in the future, I may be thinking of going on alternative routes. Not that I dislike this route at all, but I guess sometimes when you're walking around a lot, plus taking a nearly 2-hour train back, it can really drain you out. But overall, the Trip to Manchester was great. What happened was, I'm going to just get straight to it. I was supposed to have got the tram to the Trafford shopping centre, but I've completely went on the wrong zone. I had to get off there because if, for example, I went on another zone, let's say I was going on zone 2 from a zone 1 ticket, I could get a penalty. This would not be a welcome moment on my Manchester trip, so I had to call that off. So what I decided to do for the remainder of the trip was just having explore around the city centre. At least the weather was just chef's kiss. Honestly, not a cloud in the sky. I've been doing very well with the Northern England vlogs. All 3 of those cities, Leeds, Sheffield, and of course Manchester, just sunny skies. So fantastic day outs, and the commute was fine on the way back. So obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan another day out to Manchester. So there's going to be a part 2 of the Manchester vlog. It'll probably be happening around middle of June, where this time I'll mainly be focusing on the Trafford Centre. And also, I have been there once before, also by tram. So I'm probably going to get like an all-day ticket pass there. And I can't remember what it's called. The captions are on there, but it's like the I know now. It's MediaCity. I'm going to be exploring through that area once again, but this time by vlog. Like I said, it's not likely to happen for quite a few weeks, so not until at least mid-June, if not probably the end of August. It really depends what my schedule's like, and depending on the weather and depending on the travel conditions. So anyways, that will be part 2 coming up, but I hope you enjoyed this part of the Manchester vlog. I was incredibly lucky to get just abundant sunshine, and I'm going to give Manchester 8 out of 10. Only little bit of a negative I have is I'm not actually a big fan of the train station. Yeah, it's not my favourite train station in the UK. It feels a bit small for some reason, which I get why overcrowding is quite common in the city, in Manchester Piccadilly. That's just a little bit of a negative, but otherwise, very positive visit, and I'll be looking forward to going back there again in a couple of weeks' time when I get some free time. Hopefully, we'll be able to explore the other areas. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and see you again in the next vlog. The next vlog will be another new area. It will be further west of Birmingham. I'm not going to give you too much. It's not going to be as big, but it will be another new area. So keep an eye on that very soon. And hope you enjoyed this vlog, and subscribe to KJ Films. See you on the next video.